it was your brother. And I had just remembered it as if I had went, but it was just, he told me he went, and I just had remembered it as that I had went on the trip.
So you put it together from stories.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and I think that happens especially at really young ages where children get confused about what really happened.
Yeah, well, as a computer guy, I would guess that more distant memories that get archived have to get compressed in some way. And you know, there is lossy compression, where when you unzip a file, it actually comes out different from the original. And the more stuff you have to store in the back of your brain. Oh, I've got an actual biopsychology student here, and so I'm afraid of making an idiot of myself. So never mind.
But yeah, I find that it's interesting when you have siblings, because the recollections that you have are challenged sometimes. Like you'll say, do you remember such and such? And sometimes it's very validating to hear them say, oh yeah, I remember that. And then you'll say something else and they'll say, no, that's not what happened. And then it really calls it into question, because you thought you remembered, but it just takes like one or two things to make you start wondering if you're recalling it correctly. At least for me it does. I've never really understood that extreme certainty I think that some people have, because I'm not that good with, you know, faces and names and things, and if I were to witness something, I would be extremely scared to identify, for example, an assailant that I had never seen before, someone I didn't know. I would be so afraid of picking the wrong person unless they had some really extremely unique feature.
I think I understand the certainty, because when you are, I mean, it's kind of a defense mechanism, because when you are not certain of something and you go up against somebody who has sort of arrogant bravado about their version of events, then there's a tendency to sort of back down and say, oh, well, he seems pretty sure of himself. Maybe it did happen this way. And some people just have this defense mechanism, like, oh, let's say, for example, we're sure that there's weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. We're so sure that we could tell you exactly where they are if you'll just give us a chance to go over there and show you.
Yeah, hypothetical weapons.
Arrogant certainty, right there.
Anyway, guys, the book is called On Being Certain, and the author's name is Robert A. Burton, and I would recommend it if you want to check it out.
You're not the first person to recommend that book, so that might be worth a read.
It's about the neurological basis of the feeling of knowing, and about certainty and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, thank you for the recommendation.
Love the show, guys.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work. Bye.